Alright, we're jumping right into this because I don't want to make Chris wait. But this is week 10 with the Ailsa Cutieflys against the Crystal Beach Whimsy with Chris as their captain. I've put very little effort into this, and it's solely just because I've not really had the time to make a team that well. And so this team, this isn't even the team I made, but I made like 3 different teams when I'm sitting there in the lunch break room at work because I got nothing else to do. But I came home from work, and then I made this team. I made this team in like 10 minutes. I looked at the stuff I liked and wanted to bring against them, and then I had other ideas that I hadn't written down, and I was like, oh, I'll mash it all together. So this week, Chris has. I don't even have the. Don't even have the thing pulled up. But against Chris's team, he has some things that he commonly brings. Is he brings Garchomp. He scarfs it sometimes. He usually always sets up rocks in the face of the enemy. Even if it's scarfed, he just sets up rocks right away. It could also be a focus sash lead if he brings it and sends it out first. Pelipper, I'm pretty sure he's commonly physically defensive. Scizor, I haven't really looked to see what he runs. I just watched some of his videos. He's brought, I think he has brought Choice Scarf Chandler. He's brought Specs. He's brought, I think, Leftovers Calm Mind Sub. Amoonguss, Spore, Giga Drain, Tornadus. Earlier on, he brought a special attacker with like Air Slash. But lately, he's been running like Knockoff, U-Turn, Acrobatics. I think that thing gets superpower too. I'm pretty sure it does. Jolteon, I 100% expect him to bring it. It is a Jolteon, and my team is very water heavy, so it could be Life Orb. He could bring Scarf, just in case I bring the Ash Greninja, which I'm not. I'm bringing Protean, but he could Scarf it just in case I get the Ash Greninja off and he still wants to unexpectedly outspeed me and kill me. Espeon, he could bring. He set up screens with that. It's also really offensive mon. Umbreon is like Foul Play, Toxic, Baton Pass, Wish. I might be missing something. Protect. He might run Protect. I don't remember. Frogadier. I sort of want him to bring it just so we have some Froakie family going on. Hitmonchan he could bring with a Mach Punch for Greninja. Also, it has Rapid Spin. And then Lantern, which it would most definitely be the Water Absorb. Because once again, I have a water team a lot of the time. I have Designated Lead, Starmie. This thing pretty much comes out and gets a kill. He could play around with it. Like if he goes Pelipper off the start, I Thunderbolt. He goes into Jolteon. Volt switches, brings me that Focus Sash. When I go for like a Surf or something, then he could go into like a Water Absorb Lantern, and I could go for like the Electric move again. He could go in Jolteon. Like he could like play around it really well. So that's one thing I also want to watch out for. But it's my designated lead. Xatu, Focus Sash. This thing is pretty much. I really only want. This is one of the things I didn't really think about until I sat down and made this team. After work today, but I want Tailwind because Buzzwole outspeeds everything, can kill a lot of stuff. Greninja, it already. Oh, jeez, this is fix this. What's his team? I have to fix this. That was almost a mistake by me. He has to outspeed Tornadus, which reaches 353. Yeah. I think I can go modest here then. 353? No, I have to go down. So 354. Special attack. The rest in HP. Alright, so yeah, that is almost a mistake by me. Protean. This also can deal really well with this team. I mean, I haven't done the Kelp Bolt. Punch probably kills me from the Scizor. I don't want to Will-O-Wisp that though. Or depending on his HP, I could go for Shadow Claw. Assault Vest, Seismitoad. If he's Life Orb, Jolteon, it is an 18%. No, it doesn't kill me. I'm thinking of Energy Ball from a non-specs Chandelure, and that's like an 18% chance to one-hit KO me. Jolteon, it does like 60 to 70 something percent, so it doesn't kill me. So if he is Life Orb and he goes, oh, like I'm just gonna hit this electric move here, and then I switch inside his 20s, I'll just switch up, kill him with HP Grass if he's carrying it. I do live and knock it out with Earthquake. I live Specs too, but he's most likely Life Orb or Scarf in this match, I would think. So yeah, that is the team. Swift Swim, because this can also deal some damage, except for really the Pelipper, but I'm not really worried about that per se too much. I'm hoping to just kill off the start if he leads it. And that's the team. So we'll accept this. I'm just going to reject it and send it again, just in case it didn't save that team when I change the Greninja. Oops. Moonwax. Open. Challenge. Everything goes. 10 Chris. Check one last time to make sure Analytic got the EVs. Magic Bounce got the EVs. Jesus Christ. This is why we double check everything. This is why we 100% double check everything. Special attack, HP, speed. 286 to outspeed something. Alright. Also, I already imported my team over to the damage calc, so I'm going to have to double check those calcs. I'm going to remind myself to double check them when if I have to do the calcs for that. There we go. Just message Facebook group. Challenge sent. Alright. Chris is definitely he's blown a lot of people away with this team. I didn't really watch his games until today, but he's blown a lot of people away. Surprisingly enough, the Jolteon does not make an appearance, which is very interesting. I would have 100% thought it destroyed my team, but it doesn't come, so that's really good. I'm guessing Rapid Spin, Mach Punch, Elemental Punches, Iron Fist, probably Life Orb, just name everything. Hitmonchan. Leftovers Amoonguss with Spore, Gig Drain, probably Sludge Bomb, something else. Chandelure is interesting. If it's Specs, GG. Scizor, probably the biggest threat on his team. What if that's Scarf? Scarf Espeon, because my Buzzwole was EV'd to outspeed with the Tailwind to outspeed a Scarf Garchomp, but not the Scarf Espeon. I'll be missing a couple points there. That's interesting. And then the Lantern. That being said, damage is damage. I don't have the... His team is grounded, though. His team is grounded, and Buzzwole, if I weaken the... Well, I outspeed the Amoonguss anyway. Let's say he's a physically defensive Amoonguss. Oops. I got a bunch of stuff on my... yeah. Change this. Double check that. 28 HP. 28. Amoonguss, bulky pivot. Let's make a max. That's a 2-shot kill. I mean, black sludge and all. 89%. It's 89% to kill, even with black sludge. If he goes out to Mungus, 100% switch. Interesting that he goes this. I outspeed. He could have Thunder Punch, but I think Surf is just my overall best play here. It's interesting he is this. That's some nice damage. That is some nice damage. We will go Starmie. Mungus. Ice Beam. Well, okay, Surf did 15 to 18%. But that's not with Analytic 1.3. So that would be with Life Orb. Life Orb 20 to 24. 24. So he's looking just max HP. Ice Beam does quite a lot. I mean, I can just Nightshade here. But he's going to go Giga Drain. I don't really want to lose. Well, nothing really kills me, to be honest. I guess this is my play. He makes a nice double. I don't think a Spec Shadow Ball kills me. I'm going to go Espeon. Never mind, it kills me. Rocks are not to be seen anywhere on his team. I'm 285. I outspeed that, unless it's Scarfed. That I outspeed everything, but he can Mach Punch, Bullet Punch, and outspeed with that. He is slow, so I'm guessing he is a bulky variant. Trick Room, interesting. He's Trick Room. I want to gauge the damage on that. 39 to 47. He's probably just max HP. Maybe max Fidef. 32 to 38. Yeah. I can knock off here. I could also Ice Punch twice. Power Up Punch. Who is Alphat? Mungus. Oops. Mungus. Seismitoad. Like G Scoob. I could Power Punch into Ice Punch. Likewise, I can just knock off. I probably do. Well, that knockoff did a lot for him being Mega. Scizor. Get rid of that. Knockoff 14 to. He's offensive as hell. 18 to 21. E is fully offensive, so Earthquake does quite the chunk. That's nice and low. That's looking pretty nice. Starmie kills that now. He goes a Moongus. He doubled out last time. I've already showed my initial switch in. I can afford to just Ice Punch right here. He's Trick Room that, and it's slower. It's slower than 184, or what was it slower than? Trick Room. It's slower than my Natu, which is 285. Interesting. Moongus. 57 to 69. That's a crit. And that's a freeze. I'm so sorry. Ice Punch and Earthquake does the exact same. So we can just Earthquake here. I'm sorry, the crit and the freeze. And he switches into that, predicting probably the Ice Punch. Trick Room is back. I outspeed everything unless the Hitmonchan is, well, I think he's not max HP on the Scizor. He's got to be max attack, max speed for something. Starmie's at max HP. That's dead, so I don't have to worry it like choice scarfing, shadow balling, or just living a hit anyways. It probably survives the hit. Amoonguss, yeah, it sucks for him. It's really good for me that the Amoonguss is frozen. Espeon, if it wants to come out, set Trick Room. I don't think he kills me with anything, and I can just Earthquake here and get off even more damage against something. Yeah, he is speed, because... I mean, this set speeds and kills a lot of stuff anyways. And, like, once I get my... Oh, jeez. Once I get my Tailwind up, I think he just loses to Buzzwole. Let's Earthquake here. Drain Punch. He is bulky, and I kill him with Leech Life. If he switches out, yeah. He does not kill me with anything, and I can just go into this. Yeah, he brought a slower team, and I brought a big team. Scizor, I just want to see what does the most. It's most likely Earthquake. Scizor, like... Earthquake, yeah, Earthquake. I suppose he could spam... He's switching around a lot. He lets me kill that. I mean, this is at max or this has focus sash, this has focus sash. I can outstall his trick rooms. Dark Pulse probably kills it because the U-turn did. I'll recalc this because I forget. Xanadu. Espion. Turn 39 to 46. I think we said he was just max HP. 32 to 38. Yeah, so he doesn't have the defense investment. At the end of the day, Starmie outspeeds everything and wins. So I'm just going to Leech Life here. He's thinking about it. Like, if this goes down, I'm not too worried, because then Starmie comes out and I outspeed. He's really slow. I think that's the whole game. Who got what kill? Size? He outspeeds. I don't think Aerial Ace kills. Well, he is. He might. I don't even. He might be calking Aerial Ace. This might outspeed me too. I think he's just sacking everything because the game's done. Yeah. That freeze was pretty big because that allowed him to throw off Giga Drains, allowed him to throw off Spores. Yeah. So that's the game. Buzzwold and Seismitoad got a clean sweep. I didn't get to use Starmie, Greninja, or Mimikyu at all. And I would have had to if Amoonguss came out. Yeah. So I don't know, that really sucks for him. It's good for me. But with that, I think Buzzwole gets shot up there in the kill leaderboard. Like, he's already, I think, 1 kill ahead of Chris's Jolteon. Jolteon didn't show up. I was really surprised at that because I think it speeds everything and kills a lot of stuff. It didn't show up, and Buzzwole got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think one of those, and Seismitoad got the other. Real Man. Dragon Punch. Okay, Seismitoad got 1. When did the... When did the... I think it went... No. Whatever. Anyways, next week I go against... I forget his name. I'm sorry. I cannot think of Beedrill's captain's name off the top of my head. I'm sorry. Well, actually, it's Daniel. Yeah, it's Daniel. There we go. I knew that. But yeah, we go against Daniel next week. He's got Beedrill, huge offensive threat. Outspeeds everything once again. It's a glass cannon though, so there's ways around it. But that's the game this week, and I guess next week is the last week. We've already secured the probably top 3 place now. It's like me, Matt, and Brandon. I think Steven's up there too. But yeah, that is the whole game.